Hi, I'm now Subongo and I'm just going to be talking to you again. I'm pleased that you could be able to join us. Yesterday we spoke about integrity when people are not looking. So today we're going to speak about something that's totally different and we're going to speak about character. Now, character is something that most of us probably tend to sort of mistake with reputation. Now, character basically, in its description, is basically the mental or moral compass of an individual. So, by that, I probably would mean to say your character makes is the fabric of you as an individual, your mentality, your the morals that you follow. That's what makes character. Now, too often, a lot of us tend to mistake that with reputation. Now, reputation is basically how people perceive you and how people see what you are. And mostly, we tend to act on or try to act more on what people perceive us to be and want people to see us to be. So, that is why I'm going to try and discuss a bit of the issue of character. Now, character is about who you are genuinely in terms of being who you are is in terms of yourself. Now, character, I think if derived from the Latin word means mark, your mark. What's your mark? Or probably we would say how you've been branded. In terms of from the French point, they use the word character, which means you've been marked as equally marked or branded. Say for instance, like if I just wanted to simplify it, say it's your mark. It's like something like a stamp that makes you. Now the difference between character and reputation is this: character is who you are. No matter what happens, no matter how people perceive you, that's what you are always. Now, certain people have characteristic traits that we don't like or we don't approve of or something like that. That doesn't mean that's not their character. Or there are certain people that have certain characteristics that people probably tend to fall in love with or really like, but that's not really their reputation. They might have a totally different reputation from what they generally are as a person. Now, I don't know, more often than not you hear terms like that was out of character. Say for instance somebody went missing and they didn't call, they didn't do anything. That was out of character because in their normal character they're constantly doing things in a specific certain way. So that is just basically their character. Now, I want to ask you exactly what it is. What is it that you work on mostly? Do you work on your reputation or do you work on building your own character? What's important to you? Is it your character or your reputation? Now, remember, reputations can be actually eroded in seconds or they can be built upon over a number of years and whatever. But your character is the main fabric of who you are really. And if you build your character and build your character to be of good character, and I repeat, good character is very important. The way your mental ability treats other people, the way your morals are in terms of dealing with other people, the way you carry yourself, the way you show respect to people as that's your moral fiber. The way you actually interact with people with no matter who they are in terms of there's certain people that just have this instinct or I would say probably need to show what a quote unquote wealthy, more respect, more, almost bootlicking, those in authority and everything like that. But that is basically, for me, that creates a reputation. When you're talking about character, if you're going to treat people, you treat everybody equal, everybody with respect, everybody with a certain level of decorum that you yourself would expect people to treat you with. Now, character is very, very important because your character goes with you wherever you are. People can register with you as in terms of who you are, what you actually believe in, what your morals are. Because sometimes we tend to go off the track and think, oh, I want to project myself as this. Certain people like to project themselves as extremely wealthy, extremely well dressed, extremely that. And yet, when you take off the layers of everything, they're just simple people just like you and I. Now, with your character, you can enrich yourself by having a solid and strong, fulfilled, and sound character. If you're of sound character, you're of impeccable character. When we say impeccable, somebody can't find fault with you because they find that your character is strong, your morals are strong, your mental ability is strong. That's what you want to work on. Build on that thing. Build on your character. Your character is paramount to make you as an individual. Now, obviously, as we start off with these particular things, I'm basically picking topics that will just sort of like start to highlight certain things for you as individuals and for you as a person, maybe that these are things that you've probably overlooked, or over time it's sort of like diluted itself. It's no longer as important as it should be to you. So I'm just trying to sort of rekindle that thought in yourselves to say, think of your character. Your character makes you who you are. That individuality that people can actually recognize you with and can identify you with. Your reputation will differ from person to person. I might see you as the most glorious person on earth and everything like that, but the next person might not see you as that. So if your character should be able to carry through. It should be like a level, like a level playing sort of thing. Playing, it just goes all the way straight. Whoever sees you, whoever meets or comes into contact with you, should know that your character is of high standing. And why I repeat high standing? It's very important to be of high standing character, because that's how you grow yourself in your workplace, in your business, in your family life, in your relationships, all those things. Once you have sound and good character, everything starts to build on that. Now, remember yesterday when I talked to you about integrity and doing the right things when people are not looking. I say these things mostly to you from an individual perspective, from the bottom of my heart. I've seen things, I've been through things, and when I share with people, well, I open up a bit of myself to share with you, because there's certain times in life when you come up, and as you grow older, there's certain times in life when you sort of come up to certain things. You want to pass on that knowledge. You want to pass on that your experiences per se. You want to pass those experiences on to people so that they can also equally sort of grow with that particular thing. Now, I'm not only speaking to the young people that are much younger than me. There's a lot of older people that have lost way in what they think. They're more in tune, or they're more concerned about their reputation rather than their character. Now, it is better, or it's of sound mind, to be of strong character, and that your reputation will follow. Your reputation will just fall into place. Now, that's my thought. If you feel that you've got any other ideas or anything like that, please don't forget to sort of like make comment in the comments box and everything like that. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Just press the button, the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, what's he talking about, subscribe and everything like that. As I'm posting these on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and everything like that. This is basically for my YouTube channel, which is now a Sibongo. So if you want to please, follow me on YouTube, and when you get to see us, please press the subscribe button so you can see more of these videos, and let's interact a bit more. Please don't forget to subscribe. When you get to the YouTube, press the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny, or it doesn't cost you a ngwe, or whatever it is, whatever the currency. It doesn't cost you a cent or anything like that. But it'll be nice to know that people are watching and obviously taking in what we're doing. Let's discuss issues. Please make suggestions on whatever you'd like me to talk about, or share whatever experiences you'd like me to share with you. So I'm sort of signing off at the moment, but then in the meantime, I just want to remind you on one thing. Your character and your reputation are two different things. Reputation is how people perceive you, how people see you. Your character is your moral and mental compass. That's you. That's your mark. That's what you really are. That's actually your mark. So be of sound character, be of strong and impeccable character. And then all other things start to fall in place. I thank you, and I'll just wish you the best of the rest of the day. God bless, take care, and be good to yourself.